Point Galaxy and Propolis are two new games from the award-winning design and publishing team at Flatout Games. These little games are big fun in small boxes. With hours of exciting gameplay, you'll keep bringing them back to the table with your friends and family. Point Galaxy expands the point line, which includes Point Salad and Point City. Point Galaxy is a fast and fun card drafting tableau building game for 1 to 5 players. It includes 140 unique double-sided cards, all beautifully illustrated by Dylan Mangini. The rules are simple. Select any 2 cards from the market and add them to your tableau, either into an existing solar system or into a new one. Players will select planets, suns, moons, asteroids, and wormholes to create their own galaxies. Planets must be placed in sequences based on their number, while suns can multiply your points based on the planets you choose. Other celestial bodies in space score points in different ways and must be cleverly placed to trigger their bonuses. Collect rockets on your cards and earn rocket tokens. These add to the endgame scoring possibilities similar to Point City's civic tokens, so the galaxies you create will be different each and every time you play. Point Galaxy takes the same simple concept of drafting cards and building the best combinations from Point Salad and Point City, and adds new layers of sequence building and spatial puzzles to the mix, making the game familiar and easy to learn, but challenging for everyone. Looking for a crunchy little Euro-style strategy game in a small box? Propolis is a simple, quick, and thinky worker placement, engine building, and area control game for the whole family. Use your worker beeples to collect resources, fortify your position, and construct the structures, including a queen's palace. Turns are simple. Place worker beeples to collect resources, or use resources to buy buildings. When choosing to deploy your worker beeples, you place them upright on an empty landscape card in any of the rows. For each beeple placed, gain the resource or reward on the space. For resources, move up 1 spot for each resource on the matching resource track on your player board. If you gain a worker beeple, it comes from the supply at the center of the play area. Once you have collected resources, you will be able to construct structures. In order to do this, you must pay the cost, resources and/or beeples, listed on the card. You'll either move the resource down on the tracker or pay with permanent resources you may have in your tableau. As you build up your tableau, you'll work towards the requirements for a Queen's Palace card, adding a special structure in your tableau for your queen. Instead of deploying new beeples, you may choose to fortify any 2 workers that are currently deployed on the landscape cards. Tip the beeples down and repeat the action associated with that space. Whenever each of the cards in a row has worker beeples on it, the player who has the most worker beeple control over the row gets their workers back and also gains a bonus wild resource. This highly interactive system makes the competition for resources and control over the play area super exciting. Both Point Galaxy and Propolis have engaging solo modes. Each features a simple AI opponent that will keep you on your toes. Our games have become popular because of their high-quality game design, product design, and overall experience. These games make great additions to any board game collection because they're so easy to get to the table, and players keep asking to play again.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Stankiewicz, co-founder and designer-developer at Flatout Games. We've got everyone from our Point Galaxy and Propolis teams on the call to introduce ourselves and talk about why we're so excited to be launching these games.
Hi all, I'm Rob Melvin. I'm a founding member of Flatout Games. I'm one of the game's designers, and I'm also focused on development and logistics for the project.
Hey all, I'm David Yetzi, and I've worked on the development and promotion of Flatout Collab Games since our very first project.
Hi there, I'm Joseph Z. Chen, and I'm a developer on many of the Flatout collab games.
Hey everyone, I'm Dylan Mangini, and I'm the illustrator and graphic designer for both Point Galaxy and Propolis.
Hi there, I'm Molly Johnson, co-founder of Flatout Games and one of the designers, developers, and editors on these games.
7 years ago, we designed a game called Point Salad. It's sold hundreds of thousands of copies and been translated into dozens of languages. It also launched us on a journey to partner with AEG on a number of small box games.
Each of our games are designed with a few things in mind. We want the rules to be really simple, the gameplay to be quick, the footprint small, but most important is that we want them to be fun and challenging for everyone.
We also strive to make colorful, engaging illustrations and provide really clear graphic design that makes playing easy no matter your wargaming experience level.
It's all about creating games for gamers that they can play with their friends and family in order to share time together around the table.
Over the years, our team has produced large and small box games such as Calico, Cascadia, Verdant, Fit to Print, Cascadia Rolling, Point City, Deep Dive, and Nocturne.
Cascadia even won the Spiel des Jahres German Game of the Year, becoming the first crowdfunded game to achieve the honor.
Working on these games has been an incredible experience. To date, over 60,000 total backers have joined us to make our games a reality. And we have loved delivering super high quality products to everyone who helped make them possible. We continue to be a very small company with a collaborative spirit, and we're very excited to be launching our 9th crowdfunding project.
The collab brings together a team of folks to make great games while sharing in the responsibilities and rewards of the process.
One of the benefits of this campaign is that we have teamed up with AEG in order to get an early start on production, and the games are very close to being completed.
And that means we can get you the games and the special Kickstarter promos in just a few months.
It's been a blast working on these games, and we can't wait for you to get your own copies to share with friends and family.
All we need now is your support to bring Point Galaxy and Propolis to tabletops around the world.
We've worked really hard to make these games the best they can be, and we think they're great, but you don't have to take our word for it. There are a ton of folks who have played both games and are loving them. So, check out the page below, where you'll find out more about the games, the exciting plans we have in store for the campaign, and what people are saying.
Thanks so much for checking out Point Galaxy and Propolis. We hope you'll join us on the journey to making them a success.